Oh, I didn't see you there. Welcome to week 10 of Ear Training 3. I was just listening to Single Ladies because it's a great example of mixture, which is this week's topic. Now, mixture is, as you might remember from theory class, when you are in major but you're pulling some aspects from the parallel minor mode, or you're in minor and you're pulling some aspects from the relative major mode. Now, how does that work in Single Ladies? Well, we're like pretty solidly in major here. If you like it, then you better put a ring on it. Like we're solidly in E here. Do, re, mi, do, re, mi, do, re, mi. It's very much major. But then in this repetition in the chorus, you get in the background there. And what's going on there is so, lay, so, fa, so, lay, so, fa. And that's, drawn from E minor, B, C, natural, right? So this is like bringing in some aspect of the parallel minor. You're using lay instead of la. But Dr. White, this doesn't happen. It's just a little background thing that happens. Sure, but let's see what happens in the bridge. Oh, what happens there? Well, we actually change the harmony to minor. You get... So what's going on there? You've got don't treat me to these things of the world, where you have this minor 4 chord. Fa, lay, do. As she goes, don't treat me to the things of the world. Then you have an E minor chord that ends that. So, do, me, so. We have this like little bit of mixture that's going on in the chorus that then like blows up to this minor bridge. So you have this like major sheen that then you have this little bit of minor in the chorus, but then it explodes into a minor bridge via modal mixture. It sort of makes you wonder whether she's actually over him. Now I want to warm up our ears to this idea by taking songs which we would usually be singing in minor and then flip them into major, or songs that we would usually be singing in major and flip them into minor. Because that's what's going on in mixture, is that you're like going along as if you're in major and then you're like, poof, the lights turn out. And you're in minor. Or you're like going along and it's dark and you're in minor and then poof, the lights turn on. And you're in major. Good job, Jenny. That was very clever. Now, the important thing to remember about this is that we're talking about the parallel major going to the parallel minor, or vice versa. We're not talking about like modulation from C major to A minor. This is not going to the relative. This is not going from A minor to C major. This is saying that what used to be mi is going to become may, and what used to be la is going to become lay. So if you're in like C major, your E's are going to become E flats and your A's are going to become A flats. And if you're in C minor, your E flats are going to become E naturals and your A flats are going to become A naturals. So in one sense, you're not even modulating at all, because C is still your tonic. You're just like going along, C is do, C is do, C is do. It's just a question of whether you're coloring that do with mays instead of me's, or me's instead of mays, and la's instead of lays, or lays instead of laws. What about T? Now this is important. Important. The use of T instead of te is not mixture. Because the 5 chord has to be major, we have to be using so ti re fa instead of so te re fa when we're in minor. This is like a foundation of harmony itself, and it's not like a minor coloring. When you see a major 5 chord in minor, it's not, you're not feeling like the sun shining through at this moment of beautiful major. No, you're just being like, well, this is the way that 5 chords work in tonal harmony. So when you're minorizing something, you're not thinking T is becoming te. And when you're majorizing something, you're not thinking te is becoming T. Let's start with Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. What I'm going to do is flash a placard, and it's going to have us change singing that from major into minor. When you see this, you change from major into minor, and if you see it again, you go back from minor into major. Let's try that. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, How I wonder what you are, up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. And now let's do that same thing with a song that's in minor. How about Wade in the Water? Wade in the water, wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. Now, does this make sense? If you're thinking Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, you're thinking C C G G A A G F F E E D D C or So So Do Do La La So. When you see the placard flash and you change from major to minor, it's like the lights are all going out. You are suddenly in C minor instead of C major, so it would be C C G G A flat G F F E flat. When the placard flashes again, you're no longer in C minor, but you're in C major. So this is the idea of this. What I want you to do is pick some folk song, some children's song, some song that you know really well. Happy Birthday, Star Spangled Banner, whatever. And I'm gonna create a little like timeline here where you sing, and then when you see the placard come up, you switch from major to minor or minor to major. So the next minute of this video is going to be a regular screen, and then it's going to flash the placard to say change. And then when you see change, you change from minor to major, major to minor. So if you're starting the Star Spangled Banner, you're at in major, 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 major. You see the placard switch, you go to minor, and then like singing to minor, minor, minor. Placard, you go back to major. So what I'm going to ask you to do for your appointments this week is to pick some song that you're going to sing all the way through in major, and then you're going to sing it through in minor. So if it's originally in major, you'll sing it through regular, and then you'll do the minor version. If you're picking Happy Birthday, you go like Happy Birthday to you, Happy Birthday to you. You sing it all the way through, and then you do it again and do it in minor. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday. If you're doing a major version of the tune, you're going to minorize it such that all your me's become may and all your la's become lay. If you majorize a minor one, your mays become me's and your lays become la's. It's dark in the minor mode. I'm scared.